Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 2nd of February 2022. I can't believe it's already February, that's pretty crazy, but anyway, we are going over the Shrine today. I still am thinking about what kind of video to make. You guys let me know if there's any topics you want me to talk about, but I will hopefully try and get on top of this because I am getting a little burnt out with just Shrine reviews, so hopefully that's going to motivate me a little bit to do actual commentaries and stuff over some gameplay. Would be cool, so I'm going to try and record some today, I think. But anyway, we're going to go over this, we're going to see how it goes. We have a kind of interesting kind of perk Shrine today. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but we'll get onto it. First of all, we have Didact, which is a add-on perk. I feel like I haven't seen this in the Shrine for a while. Probably a good reason, because this perk is very weird. It's very niche. It's kind of good, but it's kind of odd. So, basically, pardon me. You start the trial with a minus 25% progress penalty for skill checks to heal survivors. For every successful skill check while healing a survivor, you receive a token up to a maximum of 3 tokens. And each token grants you a 15% progress bonus. Great skill checks cannot be performed while using Didact. So basically, also it says that you can't use a medkit to do this, you just have to heal them normally. So basically, it's kind of worded weirdly, but when you're healing people at the start, the first few skill checks you'll get will actually go back progress. It won't actually speed it up or just stay normal. It'll actually redact it by about 25%, I think it says. So basically, for a while when you're healing people, it'll be really bad, it will go backwards. And then I think when you go to 3 tokens, because this perk goes at tier 3, but when you get to 3 tokens, I think, it just doesn't do anything. But then after that, it will go up 15%, and then 5 tokens, it goes up 30%. So basically, you have to just keep healing people, hope that you get skill checks, and even though it will start off really bad, if you keep at it and you get more tokens, eventually your healing will be really fast, and then one skill check can do like half of the healing speed, if that makes sense. So, pardon me. So it's a weird niche one. It's always weird to try and describe this to people. Like, if you haven't heard of this perk before, I probably haven't done a good job. But basically, the thing you need to know is healing starts off really bad, but the more skill checks you hit, it will get better, and eventually it'll be really good, and it does a lot more progress in one skill check. You can basically heal people up to full, or like, you know, half of it at least. So, it's very, very niche. It is kind of tangible. Again, if you're able to get 5 tokens, which I think is the main thing with this, is that just the fact that the first 2 or 3 skill checks actually negate the healing speed. Also, there's the thing of getting skill checks. Sometimes you can heal people without getting any skill checks, or getting like 1. So you have to make sure you're constantly just following people around to heal them, pretty much. If the killer's not doing much pressure, then this perk's not going to do anything, because you won't be able to heal people. So it's a very big gamble perk, it's very niche, it's very odd. But, you know, if you are able to get to 5 tokens, then yeah, it is pretty good. The healing is very quick, but it's very situational, it's very not reliable, you know. Like, if you bring this into your trials, I would say about 90% of the time, it's not going to do anything. Or you'll get it to like 2 or 3 tokens. I don't know. I use it from time to time just as like a meme thing. I don't know. It's okay. I think it's all right, but I don't know. It's a weird one. It's very weird. Next up we have Built to Last, which is a Felix perk. This got changed a couple updates ago, and I can't really remember what the full version of this is, like at tier 3. But basically, after your item loses its charges, you hide inside a locker for a while, and then it will replenish 99% of its charges. But then each time you use it, it reduces the amount of charges refilled by 33%. So it won't do it like fully, but every time you do it, you'll lose more of the base charges, or the amount of refill, sorry. And then eventually, obviously, you won't really have anything to use. So, also, the hiding behind a locker thing is kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know. I think it's good. Again, I think it's quite niche. The old version of this perk is that once your item ran out of charges, you had to wait 10 seconds, and then it would refill half of them, and that was it. So you wouldn't get them back. You couldn't do this where you just keep going to the locker and stuff. I think it's good. I think this one's pretty okay. I don't really use it because, to be honest, I don't really use items very much anyway. But I know that I have used this since it came out with this new version. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty reliable. I'd say it's mainly good for like toolboxes. If you have a toolbox with loads of charges. Again, obviously any item will do for this. But I feel like toolboxes especially because you can literally just... Because lockers are always around gens most of the time. So, you know, you can just sweat out a gen. And then you can get your items back, charges back, and then get back on the gen. Yeah, so I don't know how people feel about this. How do you guys feel about Built to Last? Again, it is good. I think it's pretty good. It's on like the mid to high level. I don't really use it very often, so I might not be able to say much about it. But you know, I think we could all like agree that getting loads of your I think it's literally like 99% of its charges for the first one. You know, on a very good toolbox or med kit, that's very good. That gets you more heals, gets you more repair speed, things like that. So, yeah, it's good. Built to Last is pretty good. Next up we have Franklin's Demise, which is a cannibal perk, and this one's been on a few times. I remember talking about this a while ago. Basically, while you hit survivors, sorry, with a basic attack, it will drop the item. And then it takes 150 seconds for the item to lose all of its charges if it's not picked up. It also reveals items to you within 32 meters. The aura will slowly fade to red until the item is empty of charges. Again, this one got changed like ages ago though. But yeah, so basically you hit someone, they drop their item, but instead of making the item just disappear, it will just empty its charges over time. So they have to come back and pick it up. It's a very good perk if you're in a lobby and everyone's got flashlights, everyone's got med kits, or someone well, it doesn't really work if someone changes last second because you're not expecting it, but you know what I mean. It's just good, like, if you're sick of, like, survive friends, because if they're all got flashlights or something, then they're probably survive friends. In that case, to be fair, I would say Lightborn. But this does work as well. It makes them go back for their precious purple flashlights or green med kits. So it's good slowdown perk in that way because it doesn't show the item to them as well. They have to just remember where they got it hit. And then again, if they don't pick it up in a certain amount of time, it will lose all its charges and then be useless for that trial. So that would be good. Unless they have Built to Last. Unless they have Built to Last, which would be hilarious, then they can actually obviously get that back. But you know, it's pretty coincidental, I guess. I just thought that was funny because they're both in the shrine. But yes, it's a pretty decent slowdown perk. Again, everyone really cares about their items these days, so it's very good to force them to lose it, and they have to waste time coming to get it back. And then if they don't, it loses its charges, so they can't even use it. So yeah, it's not too bad. I quite like it. I don't use it very often, but I like it. And finally, we have Hoarder, which is a twins perk, and this one's been out before once, I think, because last time it was out I got it because I don't have twins as a character, but I did get Oppression when that was out the other week as well. I just need, what's the other one? What's twins' other perk? Hoarder, Oppression, Coup de Grace, that's it, Coup de Grace. This one has it so survivors reveal their location when they interact with a chest or when they pick up an item within 32 meters of your location. It also spawns more chests in the trial at the start. So this one, again, is very niche. You've probably noticed when Pinhead came out that this perk became quite meta for a while on Pinhead because his power revolves around picking up the item, which is the Lament configuration. And it does count for that as well. So if you're like me and you play Pinhead quite a lot, then this one's pretty good because it will tell you, again, it has to be in a certain range, keep that in mind, but it will tell you in a little bubble fashion when survivors pick up the Lament configuration, or if they drop their item to pick up the Lament configuration, things like that. Also works with chests as well, so that's pretty good, I guess. It spawns more chests, which, you know, I guess isn't good, but also that's not really much of a bother, because, you know, chests themselves are a gamble, so it's like, you know, the pirate's going to get a brown toolbox, hopefully. But yeah, to be honest, other than the Cenobite, I don't really know when you would use this perk. I'm trying to think of any other killers who have a mechanic like that, and I don't think they do. Because it only works with items in chests. So I don't really know what other killers this would even be good on. Pinhead is the only one I could think of, because this was meta for ages when he first came out, but don't really use it anymore. So I don't know. It's very niche again. Like, I don't know. I guess if you want to do this with Franklins and you just want it to be like a build where they don't have items at all, I guess, then yeah, sure. Other than that, I think Pinhead's the best use for this perk, and if not, then I don't really know what you would use it for, except for Adept Twins, I guess. Yeah, so which one should I think you buy? I'm not really gravitated towards any. If I had to choose one, though, I would say Built to Last, because it's very useful. Again, it's very niche, but, you know, if you're someone who uses items a lot, then this is very good for you. Other than that, I don't really know. Didact is a bit... It's a bit weird, it's a bit niche. It is definitely, like, okay. And when you do get the 5 tokens, you'll notice the difference, and you can heal people very quickly. But there's just the little problems with it that I mentioned. Franklin's, again, isn't really terrible. It's not really bad, but, like, I think it's just worth leveling up the Cannibal. I'll always say that the Cannibal is probably the best, and also the first killer you should level up. If you're new, or if you want to start getting teachables, because he has barbecue, which is obviously a very good killer perk for beginners and just in general. So if you want to get Franklin's and also knockout with that at the same time, you might as well. So I'd say, yeah, if you, well, I don't know, I don't know about spending 2,000 shards on it. I'm not sure. And Hoarder, I would also say get Hoarder if you are a Pinhead player. Again, I've recently been playing Pinhead quite a lot, and I've had Hoarder on him for a while, so it's definitely good. But only really if you're going to play Pinhead a lot, and if you do play him a lot, or if you're like me and you don't plan on buying twins. I don't plan on ever buying twins. I got Hoarder the last time it was in the Shrine, so if you're not going to buy twins, and you know you're not, you just don't want to waste the money, or like sink the points into getting them to level 40 something, then yeah, get it, I guess. That's the same with all of these, although I don't really say that a lot, but obviously if there's a character or a killer, it would be mainly killer to be honest, but if there's like a character you don't like, and you don't want to have to level them up, like if they have like their other 2 perks are really bad teachable perks, and there's just that 1 perk you want to get, then yeah, get that. I'll always say that, but I always forget to say that. Yeah, if there's a character that you're not gravitated towards, and you know that you're never going to buy them, or like you haven't got the money to buy them, then of course, yeah, get the perks from here. Like Hoarder, I'm never going to get twins unless, like, you know, I'm in a massive depression in my life. But other than that, that's why I got it last time. Because I know I'm never going to just level them up and get them off twins. So yeah. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll let you know if I am working on commentaries on my Twitter. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.